Hello and welcome to all the students of Europe Hotel School. I'm so pleased to be guiding you on this part of your online learning journey. You know, with years of experience in hospitality operations, I've seen exactly what separates a pretty good event from a truly unforgettable one. And today, we're going to dive right into the heart of that difference, how to design truly exceptional experiences, especially in the world of MICE. That's meetings, incentives, conferences, and exhibitions.
This gets to the very core of what we do. Of course, flawless logistics, that's the price of entry. That's our foundation. But the real measure of success, it's the emotion, the feeling an event creates. It's not just about what happened, but about that lasting impression, the feeling that someone takes home with them. And that feeling is our ultimate goal.
So how do we actually create that feeling? Well, in this explainer, we're going to walk through 6 key stages. We'll start with the heart of hospitality, our core philosophy. Then, we'll cover how to build trust before an event even starts. We'll map out the entire attendee journey, explore the power of the human touch, learn how to turn inevitable problems into real opportunities, and finally, how to build relationships that truly last. Okay, our first principle is all about realizing that exceptional events are built on 2 pillars. You've got your operational precision, and you've got your genuine human connection. Think of it like a world-class orchestra. Every single instrument has to be perfectly in tune, right? But it's the conductor's passion, the emotion they bring, that truly brings the music to life. In our world, one without the other just isn't enough.
This right here, this is our mission defined as a 2-part formula. On one side, you have flawless operational execution. You could call that the science of our job. But on the other, profound emotional awareness. And that's the art. This is what takes an event from just being functional to being truly remarkable. It's what creates an atmosphere where every single person feels seen, feels understood, and feels valued.
All right, let's move on to our second stage. Now here's a critical insight for you. The attendee experience doesn't start when they walk through the door. Nope, it begins weeks, sometimes months earlier, with that very first conversation you have with the client. This is where the foundation of trust is laid. We have to remember the incredible pressure our clients are under. I mean, their reputation, their budget, their company's goals, it's all on the line. So they aren't just looking for a venue or a caterer, they're looking for an expert partner, someone who gets the stakes and can give them total confidence that their vision is safe with you.
So how do you become that partner they can't live without? Well, this slide breaks it down into 3 key behaviors. First, proactive updates. Tell them how things are going before they even think to ask. Second, thoughtful suggestions. This shows you're not just a hired hand, you're invested in their success. And third, transparency. Being open about challenges doesn't show weakness, it shows you're in command, and it builds incredible trust.
Okay, with that foundation of trust in place, our focus now shifts to the main event itself, the attendee journey. Now we become choreographers. We have to meticulously plan every single touch point, from the second they arrive to the moment they leave, because every interaction, big or small, shapes their overall experience.
This timeline really shows those critical stages. Arrival. That sets the whole emotional tone for the day. The sessions. They have to be comfortable if you want people to stay focused. Catering is so much more than just food. It's the breathing room, the space where all those important connections are made. And departure, well, that's your last chance to leave a great, lasting impression.
Let's just zoom in on that very first moment. I mean, look at the contrast here. It's night and day. On the left, a disorganized arrival that immediately creates frustration, anxiety, but on the right, a seamless arrival with clear signs and a welcoming team, that creates a feeling of positivity and professionalism from the get-go. I mean, which event would you rather be at? It's a no-brainer.
Now we get to the true art form of our industry. Look, technology can streamline check-in, it can manage schedules, and that's great. But real, memorable hospitality, that's found in those small, irreplaceable human actions that technology can't replicate.
The key takeaway here is that these small gestures have a massive impact. Anticipating a speaker might need a glass of water, noticing a guest looks a little lost and offering help before they have to ask, these are the moments that separate basic service from true hospitality. It's all about shifting from a reactive mindset to a proactive one.
And this human touch absolutely must be consistent. Think of it like a chain. If just one link is weak, the whole thing breaks. If your front desk team is amazing, but the catering staff is inattentive, that seamless experience is shattered.
It takes really strong leadership and crystal clear communication to make sure every single person on your team is delivering that same high standard.
Of course, let's be realistic. In any complex event, problems are going to happen. It's inevitable. A projector might fail, a speaker might run late. But what defines professionalism isn't the absence of problems, it's how effectively and gracefully we respond to them.
This is where having a strong service recovery plan is basically your superpower. It's a simple 3-step process. Acknowledge the problem openly and apologize sincerely. Implement a solution with speed and competence. And then, this is the part people forget, always follow up. When you do this right, it doesn't just fix the problem, it can actually make the client trust you more than if nothing had gone wrong in the first place.
Our work is not over when the lights go down and the last guest leaves. This final stage is all about post-event engagement, and it is absolutely critical if you want to turn a successful one-time event into a long-term partnership.
A really thoughtful follow-up strategy just reinforces all the value you delivered. Send personalized thank yous, not generic ones. Actively ask for feedback, and, most importantly, actually act on it to show you were listening. Provide a performance summary with key stats to prove their investment was a success. This is how you build a partnership for the future.
So we've walked through the entire journey from building trust all the way to crafting lasting relationships. And at the end of the day, it all comes down to intentional design. Exceptional experiences don't happen by accident. So as you move forward in your careers, I want to leave you with this question to think about. In an industry so focused on logistics and schedules, what is the one human detail you will personally design into your next event to make it not just successful, but truly unforgettable?